What's up, guys? American Mexican Gunslinger. Today I got a special video for you. It's about muzzle brakes, muzzle attachments. I seen a lot of folks putting shims on their muzzle brakes and attachments, and I'm just like, what the heck are you guys doing? I know some of you guys be like, well, I need the spacing and stuff. Here's the problem with that. And I figured it out because it took me a lot of years to even figure this out. On why my muzzle brakes, when I add them, why they're crooked. Look at this one. I put it on really straight. No shim needed. No necessary shims. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. And for those of you guys who are asking, it's not loaded. So stop crying. Stop your whining. Anyways, you guys. Yeah, it took me a while to figure it out because I was trying to install this CAC muzzle brake on my AR pistol. And it wasn't on straight. It kept going sideways or this way, and it was never straight. And the existing crusher washer that came with it, it was already used, you get. And when I try to put my old flash hider that it came with this, it was crooked as well, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? Like, it just came straight. Now it's crooked. Now what's going on? What is going on? So what I did is trying to find washers and all these other crush washers and all these other things, you know, these shims that people put on there, and I'm just like, it can go straight that way, but that's not the proper way to do it, you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is a proper way to do it, and I'm gonna show you guys why it's necessary to get a new crush washer. It's freaking necessary. If you don't do it, your muzzle brake ain't gonna be straight, and if you add shims, it's just gonna look ugly. You don't want that, you guys. So check this out. I got two crusher washers right here. Two of them. Do you guys see the difference in length? And which one's taller, which one's shorter? This shorter one right here, as you guys can see, this one is already crushed. This one is brand new. Yeah. So these, as you guys can see, look at this one's taller, this one's shorter. These were exactly the same size. This one got crushed so bad that it became flat that you couldn't put the muzzle brake at spec. So this is pretty much garbage at this point. So if you guys are going to keep adding muzzle brakes to your AR-15s, you know, get new crush washers, you guys. And yes, you guys are going to be like, well, I can't turn it anymore. You have to wrench it out. And when you wrench it out, it turns, right? And if you can't torque it as much anymore, loosen it, then torque it again, then loosen it, and torque it again, then loosen it, and torque it again, until you make it straight. You feel me? Because I know a lot, there's a few YouTube videos online that showed me that, and I didn't know that, you guys. I'm still learning when it comes to firearms, and my first AR-15 I built I was 18 years old. So that tells you that it's almost 10 years, you guys, that I've been dealing with this stuff, you know? But yeah, you guys, make sure you guys just add a new crush washer and you torque it to the spec. Make sure, if you want it straight, to not over torque it, because then you'll mess up the crush washer, and you'll have to get a new crush washer and do it all over again. See, like, I was really careful with that, and it came out straight as possible, you know? I'm just eyeballing it, you guys. So, because you don't want your muzzle brakes to look ugly or look crooked when you're out there shooting them. Like, what the hell's wrong with your muzzle brake, you know? You're going to be all over the place. And especially flash hiders, they usually have the flash up here. And if your flash hider's down here and you're shooting like prone, or on the dirt, all that dirt and debris is gonna come flying up to your face and everywhere, you guys. That's why it has it on top of here. See, if these holes were to be on the bottom, it would recoil more and the debris would go flying everywhere on the bottom. You understand what I'm saying? So these two holes that have on top of this muzzle brake, make sure your recoil doesn't go that much. You know what I'm saying? It pushes it down instead of upward. So yeah, you guys, so just be aware of that when you guys are building an AR-15 or adding a muzzle brake, that you guys must replace a crush washer. You know, I know you can probably use it once or twice, but I would replace it right away. Cause look, like I said, like this guy right here, this one's new and this one's old. Like, let's see if I can do it more better. Like, there is a big size difference on that. So this does crush than this. Like, if you guys can see, this one's rounded off and this one's basically flat because it got crushed that much, you guys. So let me turn it around. You guys can see the big difference. Yeah, you guys, that is why your AR-15s are coming crooked and stuff. And the crush washers are cheap. These things are cheap. You can order some from Amazon. I ordered what, like a packet of 10. I'll put the link below for you guys, for like 10 bucks. So a 12 pack for like 10 bucks, you guys. These are relatively cheap, and you cannot find these at Harbor Freight. You can't find them at Home Depot. You could only find them at gun shops, which I went to a gun shop to pick up my first 4, because I bought 4 for 8 bucks, which is kind of expensive. I didn't know Amazon had them, so I went with that, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna get some right now and see if I can fix it. And I ended up fixing. And I didn't just fix this one. I fixed my other two AR-15 upper receivers as well. My 20-inch, that the freaking the freaking flash hider was facing downward, guys. So I was wondering why every time I shoot it keeps splashing my face. Well, that's freaking why, because it wasn't in spec. And then my other AR-15 upper had a compensator, and the holes were on the bottom. And I'm just like, dude, like, I've been doing this wrong for so long and I didn't even have a clue. So now I'm just telling you guys this information because it's ideal, you guys. It's ideal. I know it's a pain in the ass. All you gotta do is just get an adjustable wrench and just do it yourself, and it's so easy, you guys. It's easy. You just gotta have the muscle to do it. You know, because then you guys will be turning, but I can't turn anymore. It's a crusher washer. It's meant to be crushed so you can have it specced out straight where you need it to be. You know what I'm saying? So that's my little rant for this, you guys. I love my little build. This is one freaking badass little AR pistol. Yeah, you guys are probably wondering, that muzzle brake's gonna make it more louder. Well, I just wanted it for looks. I don't care how loud it is. You know what I'm saying? I just took the original flash hider out and just installed this. You know, I'm just trying to make my own little build. I'm gonna probably remove the carry handle sometime later and probably replace it with the red dot, or even like a cheap little knockoff ACOG or something. You know, because I'm gonna have a freaking $1,000 ACOG on a fucking AR pistol that costs less than 600 bucks. Like that's kind of weird. But it's all good. It ain't no Daniel Defense Mark 18, but this is my Mark 18, and it still will get the job done. It still will get the job done, even though there's a lot of snobs out there that be like, get a Mark 18, bro. Reliability, bro. I'm pretty sure there's some Mark 18s out there that probably haven't ran as good as a PSA. I don't know, man. There's a lot of folks that build PSA firearms and Anderson firearms that run good as, or even better than factory made, you know, AR-15. So I'm just letting you, I'm not talking crap on Daniel Defense. I love Daniel Defense. I have Daniel Defense furniture on my 20-inch AR, but you know, It's just the way people talk about firearms nowadays. They'd be like, you gotta get the most expensive thing in order to be fit in this elite club. And then they're over here shooting their 20,000 ARs and they're like, I'm shooting my 20,000 AR. You're a broke ass person and you can't afford it. Why don't you rich motherfuckers, sorry about my cussing, donate an expensive rifle to them? No, because you're broke as fuck too. Sorry about my cussing again. I'm just saying, you guys, you know, a lot of folks are snobs, you know? The snobs. It's like that shorts video. It'd be like, I don't care if it's a Taurus. You're shot. Aren't you shot? Like, it's the truth, right? If you get shot, you get shot. Like, if you get shot with a $600 PSA, it's the same thing as getting shot with a $2,000 Mark 18. Except your grave's gonna be like, I got shot with a $2,000 Mark 18. That's all this difference is. Death is death. And you guys have to understand that. It doesn't matter. Including with police officers. You think they're gonna be like, that's a freaking little Jennings 22 pistol. That ain't dangerous. And then, what, you think they're not gonna fucking pull out their Glocks and start blasting that motherfucker? Sorry about my cousin again. But I'm just letting it be known, you know. A gun's a gun. A bullet is a bullet. Death is death. Thank you guys for watching. I'm American Mexican Gunslinger. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Hit that subscribe button. Like it. Share it. Do what you want. Add it to a rail. I don't care. I'm out. Peace. And this 15-round magazine seems to be working like a boss, guys.